What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is Vancity Audi, and this is the very next day after my trip down to Woodburn, Oregon to participate in the Pacific Waterland, where I ran my personal best of a 10.3 at 134 miles an hour. The quickest and the fastest I have ever gone, and that was against my now buddy, Jeremy from It's Pronounced Vag's YouTube channel. We had a blast down there. Now I am lucky enough to say that I'm at another track day. This one is a private track rental held by Racing Greed, and I was invited to see what this bad boy can do. The conditions are significantly better here today than they were yesterday. We still have really crappy air quality. The oxygen level is probably going to be pretty low because of all the forest fires all around the Pacific Northwest right now. Oregon was really bad. We're quite bad. The sun's out, but it doesn't feel like it because there's so much smoke in the air. Besides that, we're sitting at 72 degrees Fahrenheit and 1500 DA. Now the really good thing though is we're racing into the night, so it's only gonna get cooler. Temp's gonna go down, DA's gonna go down. So hopefully I'll be able to go even faster than I did yesterday. I was really impressed with 134 mile an hour trap speed. I did not expect the car to be able to do that in those conditions. So I'll walk you around the car. It's the exact same setup as my last video, but in case you didn't check that one out, I'll show you what I'm running and then we'll get to drag racing. So what I'll do is I'll start off with the newest parts that we've installed. This is an APR high pressure fuel pump. Yes guys, APR, not IEs. They do not currently make one, and I needed a high pressure fuel pump, and APRs has been working really well thus far. Then we installed 6 RS7 direct injectors, as well as a couple 4-bar map sensors from TTE. Then we have the basic bolt-on setup from IE. I have integrated engineering mid pipes, IE downpipe, IE air intake, IE turbo inlet, and an IE intercooler. Then to make all this wonderful horsepower and torque, this badass TTE710 hybrid turbo. Now to put all this power to the ground, I am using DR2s wrapped around Enkei RPF1s while utilizing B9 A4 calipers and brakes, drops some weight, as well as enables me to run 17-inch wheels and tires. Lastly, I've removed the passenger seat, the rear seats, as well as the trunk contents for an additional 180 pounds of weight reduction. So as you guys can hear and see, the private rental's underway. I'm done my intro. I'm done telling you the software I'm using, the hardware I'm using, the temperature, the conditions. Let's get out there and see what this integrated engineering Stage 3 Plus with Injectors E70 file can really do. All right, guys, first run of this private track rental. We're gonna see how much traction I have off launch today versus what I had at the other track in Woodburn, Oregon. What I was seeing is I was just cooking all 4 tires, spinning out of control off launch. My launches were crap, except for my very first one where I cut my first 1.4, but I suffered fuel cut on that first to second shift. So I'm gonna give it all the beans on this one. There's a bit of warmth out there. We'll see if I can actually hook or not. If I can't, I might have to dial back the launch for the rest of the night, but I wanna try it first with everything to see if I can actually get a bit of traction off launch. Oh yeah, that's better traction for sure. Yeah! Come on, baby. Now, why did that run feel so good? Because that was my personal freaking best. 0 to 60 in 2.62 seconds. The quickest 0 to 60 I've ever accomplished. The quarter mile on Draggy shows a 10.28. The quickest I've ever gone in the quarter mile. We got a whole night of drag racing here. I hope the prep sticks strong and stays strong so I can get a few more aggressive launches. I know when the sun goes down here, the track loses a bit of that stickiness and I won't be able to launch quite as hard out of the hole, but I'm gonna give it my damnedest to keep going quicker and faster tonight. One run down and I am seriously impressed. To my knowledge, the second quickest 60 foot in the entire world of a 1.456. The experience you get off launch, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is very similar to what you feel in my 860 horsepower RS3 race car. This all-wheel drive system, when the tires bite, feels extremely impressive. Wow, that was a freaking awesome push off launch. Quarter mile time, my personal best, beating what I did yesterday. I had no doubt that I was going to, or that I wasn't going to, because of the fact the conditions on track today were so much better. DA's lower, temperature's lower, everything's lower. Managed a 10.264 at 133.23. Lower mile an hour, I did expect to go faster considering the DA is lower, but I'll get back out there again, let it fly, and see if I can improve. Well, that was one hell of a run. I'm kind of hot lapping. I gave it like 10 minutes rest. I want to make sure I get some more runs in while the track itself is hot. There's a bit of sun still, and I know as soon as the track temp gets really cold, I probably won't be able to launch as hard. Oh, it spun. That sucks. Maybe I can trap a bit higher, but that spun off launch. That definitely did not feel as quick, as fast. That trap felt pretty damn good. It is a little bit cooler. I know it's only like 10-minute difference between runs, but I wanted to get out there while the track prep is still warm and the track's still warm. Sun's going down, and as much as the DA is gonna lower and the temp's gonna lower, which will make me make more power, it's harder to bite and harder to get out of the hole as effectively. So a quarter mile on Draggy says a 10.29, 0 to 60 is a 2.67. I'm gonna go pick up the slip and see what I really did. Woo! Even though it's not as hot, it's still gross and muggy because of the smoke. It's like a layer of heat just like trapped in here. But this is twice now that I've done this with this damn car. I ran the exact same freaking time down to the 1,000th of a second. 10.264. This time at 133.7 miles an hour. I didn't let the car cool down enough. It is what it is. I want to get out there while the track is still a little bit warm to see if my tires can bite. I did spin. I could totally feel all four kick out. I managed a 60-foot still though of a 147. I'm in the 1.4s on this car. My daily driver. Yes, I have some weight removed. Yes, I have drag radials. I am well aware of that. But I use this car every single day as my daily. It's still super comfortable to drive. I actually had a conversation with some of the guys from IE on my road trip to Oregon, just how unbelievably quick this car is now and fast, and how comfortable it was to go on a road trip from Vancouver all the way down to Oregon and back. It felt fantastic. So I'm actually gonna give it a break this time. I'll probably wait about 45 to an hour, let the temp go down, let the DA go down, let my engine temp go down. We'll get out there and we'll see if we can do it again. I just have a gut feeling that my car won't bite as well as it gets cooler. Those launches will get a little messier, but maybe I can make it up on the back half of the track when it's cooler out. So it's about an hour later. The DA has dropped to 1,300. The temperature is 69 degrees Fahrenheit. They haven't redone the track prep. I'm racing with a bunch of guys with street tires. It's probably torn up a little bit. My tires are cold, but I'm gonna still go in with the same launch strategy. I'm gonna try the other lane this time and see what I can do. Let's go, baby. Oh, spinning like crazy. Short shifted first gear because it was spinning so bad. I'm probably gonna have to lower that launch control. That just spun all four skating sideways, just like I was yesterday in Woodburn. So that one most definitely was not as quick. It shows a 10.31 on Draggy. My 0 to 60 shows a 2.63, which is mental because I can't believe I'm still getting that quick to 60 spinning all four tires. I managed yet another 1.460 foot, this time a 1.495, even though I was spinning. My quarter mile time was 10.273 at 133.39 miles per hour. 3 back-to-back-to-back 10.2s, and then this happened. is no joke, guys. All of a sudden, they shut down the rental because someone was stabbed at the very end of the park. Now, I laugh when I say that because it's freaking crazy that this happened during a private rental all the way down to the very end. Had nothing to do with the group of people I came here with, but they shut down the track, flying in a helicopter, taking care of this before we can get back to business. Well, I'm officially wrapping it up. I am done for the night. It's too freaking slick out there. A buddy of mine that I invited out tonight with an RS6 Avant said he was just dancing first, second, and third on the track because it was too slick and they haven't relayed prep. So I am done for tonight, running my personal best on my home track. 11, not 11. Come on, man. You're way quicker than that. A 10.264, two of them actually, if I remember correctly, at 133 and change mile per hour. Slower than I ran down in Oregon, on like a full mile per hour slower, which is pretty odd. The air was decent tonight, but like I mentioned, we have a ton of smoke in the air. The oxygen is gone. We're all hacking away from all the smoke inhalation, but we're out here having a good time. So yeah, that wraps it up tonight. I'm still very impressed with this setup, and I hope I can squeeze out a little more. If you guys follow along, you'll see that I do have a couple more modifications to go. I know it's kind of hard to believe with the amount of stuff we've done to the car that there's more still to do, but I'm gonna keep pushing it. We'll see how damn quick we can get this car to go. I think a 10.26 is up there, probably like the 2, 3, 4 quickest customers in the world with B9s. So I'll keep trying to go quicker, keep trying to go faster, and see if we can possibly, maybe, turn this into a 9-second car. Anything is possible, guys, so stick around to find out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.